And she doesn't have a song that was specially made for her. This is great.
You know, that woman speaks about 5 languages.
Oh, yes.
I speak 1.
And she speaks them very fluently.
Engagement with President Trump, she really is just so, they have such a sweet and deep relationship.
Yeah.
He makes her laugh, and it's very, I mean, they really, like, she is such a strong supporter and a good advisor for the president.
It's been tough for her.
Very tough for her. Well,
as her husband has endured a lot.
and she lost her mother not long
Right.
ago, and that had a huge impact on her.
Yeah, but she's got a tough character about her too.
Oh, yes.
She's a survivor. What are we doing here?
This is a story.
Let's take this full, guys.
It's the ideals and freedoms we all cherish. A story of a life dedicated to dreaming big. Dedicated to dreaming big. A story about giving back to the people in his beloved city. But most of all, this is a story about putting his country first. And it's a story best told in pictures. Young and confident, Donald Trump wasn't afraid to think big and build even bigger. And he left his mark on the New York skyline that greeted visitors from around the world. But he wasn't just an American entrepreneur. He became a folk hero. Celebrities and sports stars wanted to be seen with him. Politicians sought his approval. And New Yorkers just loved him. And he loved them back. And he gave back. Just one example, saving the Woolman's skating rink.
The Woolman's skating rink in Central Park is open again. The city spent nearly 6 years and $12 million trying to fix it. And then to the rescue, developer Donald Trump. As Tracy Egan tells us now, he accomplished in 3.5 months what the city couldn't do in 6 years.
Donald, you performed a great public service.
There was no denying that Donald Trump was the toast of the town. But he was also something even more important, a patriotic American. And like many others, he was becoming increasingly troubled by the direction of our country.
Because I really am tired of seeing what's happening with this country, how we're really making other people live like kings, and we're not.
You said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined, I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off.
But who would ever run for president?
True that, baby.
Live such a glamorous life. Appearances in movies, best-selling books, a widely popular TV show. But for Donald J. Trump, the calling to save his country was even stronger. The mission, more important. The number of Americans being left behind, too large. And so, in Donald Trump fashion, he announced he was running for president, in it to win. And he did.
From his first day in office, the Washington politicians learned something about President Trump. He's not afraid to fight for what he believes in. They call that having the courage of your convictions. First up, the Trump tax cuts, largest in America's history, and it led to higher take-home pay for working families.
Yes, it did.
Unfortunately, today, taxes are up and incomes down. The politicians just never learn. Next for President Trump, secure our border. Check. Miles and miles of wall built. ISIS and other terrorists deterred. But now, we have the Barney Fife of border security, leading to 250,000 Americans dead from fentanyl coming in Brutal migrant crime spreading across America. And ISIS, now here. President Trump promised he'd keep America out of endless wars. Welcome words to the families of our young men and women
Be diligent.
who serve. And
ISIS,
another promise kept.
Al Qaeda
He
are
started
threatening
by strengthening our military.
to make an attack on America again,
Meeting
and the
with
government
our
is
allies.
ignoring them.
And even with our main adversaries. Just so they
That's true.
understood
Very true
that
story.
America's strength and resolve
So just be
was
diligent.
back. Because that's what a strong commander-in-chief does. And it led to a stable world at peace and our troops safe. Today, a different story. Our enemies smelled weakness, then set the world on fire. Putin saw it, then invaded Ukraine. Hamas saw it, then started a war in the Middle East. There's one more thing we've learned about President Trump. He believes so strongly in America, so optimistic for our possibilities, and so committed to fighting to once again make our country great, that there is nothing that is going to stop him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Kid Rock. Yes.
I need everybody to stand up. I need everybody to put a fist up in the air. Everybody, get a fist up in the air. Now follow me. Say fight, fight. Say fight, fight. Say fight, fight. Say somebody scream. The devil without a cause. I'm back with the beaver hats and Ben Davis slacks. 30-pack of stroll, straight black and roll. No Rogaine in the propane flow. The chosen one, I'm the living proof. In the gift of gab from the city of truth. You know I jam, stab, and knock critics back. And I did not start a when I said that. I'm going platinum, selling rhymes. I went platinum 7 times. Still they ill and wanna see us fry. I guess because only God knows why. They call me cowboy, I'm the singer of black. Throw a fist in the air, let me see where you at. Say fight, fight. Say fight, fight. Say fight, fight. I say Trump, Trump. I like ACDC and ZZ Top. We'll see this beasties and the kings of rock. Skinner, Seeger, Lip, Corn, Stones. The David Attencoat and No Show Jones.